The Mother's Day, a play written by JB PRIESTLEY. Dear students, isn't it humiliating and astonishing that the women, approximately half of the world population, have been deprived of the right to equality for the time immemorial? Of course, with the passage of time, women have come forward to be bold enough to work in all walks of the life. But, in spite of all, the stereotype people hardly consider them equal. In this play, the writer, Mr. J.B. Priestley, has presented pathetic condition of a housewife who, when motivated by her neighbor, gets a due and well-deserving respect and status in the family. We have divided the play in four scenes for your better understanding. By the end of the scene, I would also give you brief summary of every scene in Hindi. So I hope you would enjoy the play.
Oh, Mrs. Fitzgerald. Hello.
Hello,
How do you do?
I'm fine and you?
I'm good. Have a seat.
Okay,
Would you like to have a tea?
of course.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Mrs. Fitzgerald. I'm sorry I'm late. Your tea.
And that's all I can tell you, Miss Pearson. Could be good fortune, could be a bad one. All depends on yourself. Make your mind, and there it is.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Fitzgerald. I'm much obliged. I'm sure it's wonderful having a real fortune teller living next door. Did you learn it out too?
I did. 12 hours I had of it with my old man. Rising, be the lieutenant quartermaster. He learnt a lot, and I learnt a lot more. But will you make your mind now? Mrs. Pearson, dear, put your foot down once and for all, and the mistress of her own house and the boss of her own family.
That's easier said than done. Besides, I'm so fond of them, even if they are so thoughtless and selfish. They don't mean
Maybe
to.
not. It would be better for them, and if they learn treat you properly.
Yes, I suppose it would in a way.
No doubt about it at all. Who is the better for being spoiled grown man, lad or girl? Nobody. You think it does them bad, good, when you run after all the time. Take their orders. If you were servant in the house, stay at home whole night while they go out enjoying themselves. Never in all your life. It is ruin of them as well as you. Husbands, son, daughters should be taking notice of wives and mothers, not giving them orders and treating like them dirt.
I keep dropping a hint.
Hint. It's more than hint your family need, Mrs. Pearson.
I suppose it is. But I do hate any pleasantness. And it's so hard to know where to start. I keep making up my mind to have out with them. But somehow I don't know how to begin. Oh God gracious, look at the time. Nothing is ready and they will be home any time. And probably all in hurry to go out again.
Let them wait or look after themselves at once. This is where your foot goes down. Start now.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, I know you mean well. In fact, I agree with you, but I just can't. I could not be somebody else. And it's no use you trying to make me. If I promise you, I would not able to keep your promise.
Then let me do it.
Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Fitzgerald. But I could not be somebody else. They would resent it at once and would not listen. I ought to do it. But you see somehow how it is.
You haven't got the idea?
No, I thought you asked me to let you do it.
I did, but not as you, as me.
But I don't understand. You could not be me.
We change places or really bodies. You look like me, I look like you.
But that's impossible.
How do you know? Ever tried it?
No, of course not.
I have not for some time, but I still ought to work. Won't last long, but long enough for what we want to do.
Well, I don't know, is it right?
It's your last chance. Give me your hands.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, I
Keep
don't...
quiet a minute and close your eyes.
नाटक के पहले दृश्य का संक्षिप्त सार। नाटक का यह दृश्य श्रीमती एनी पियर्सन के घर में दर्शाया गया है। एनी बहुत ही सरल स्वभाव की महिला है, सदैव अपने घर के काम में व्यस्त रहती है, परंतु उसका अपने घर में कोई महत्व नहीं है। उसके विपरीत उसकी पड़ोसन मिसेस फेजरलैंड कड़क स्वभाव की है तथा वह एनी पियर्सन को भी थोड़ा सख्त होने को कहती है, परंतु एनी घबरा जाती है। पड़ोसन मिसेस फेजरलैंड कहती है कि पूर्वी देशों में उसने अपने पति के साथ रहकर आत्माओं को परिवर्तन करना सीखा है, अतः वह एनी पियर्सन के साथ अपनी आत्मा परिवर्तित कर देती है ताकि वह एनी पियर्सन के पति एवं बच्चों को सबक सिखा सके। अगले दृश्य में हम देखेंगे कि आत्मा परिवर्तन के बाद एनी पियर्सन में क्या परिवर्तन आता है।